Have you ever wondered why some people achieve their goals effortlessly while others struggle? What if I told you that the secret lies in their discipline, and in the next 7 minutes, I can help transform yours? Let's start by addressing a common misconception: discipline is not about punishment or deprivation. It's about giving yourself the best possible chance to succeed, making daily choices that lead to extraordinary outcomes. Imagine discipline as the bridge between goals and accomplishments. First, understand that discipline begins the moment you set your goals. But here's where most people get it wrong: they set vague or unrealistic goals. Think about precision here. Instead of saying, "I want to lose weight," say, "I want to lose 10 pounds in 90 days by exercising 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week." This level of detail not only makes your goal measurable but also actionable. Now, let's talk about the power of routine. Routines might seem boring or monotonous, but they are incredibly powerful in building discipline. Consider someone you know who is incredibly disciplined. Chances are, they have a routine that they follow. Whether it's waking up early, reading before bed, or planning their day meticulously, these routines set the stage for a disciplined life. But how do you start? Begin small. If your goal is to get fit, start with just 10 minutes of exercise each day. Gradually increase this as you find your rhythm. The key is consistency. By sticking to a small routine, you're training your brain to get used to this new habit, making it part of your life without overwhelming yourself. Visualization is another incredible tool in your discipline arsenal. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your success. Imagine how you will feel when you reach your goals, the changes in your life, and the pride you will feel. This mental rehearsal boosts motivation and reinforces your daily commitment to your goals. Accountability cannot be overlooked. Share your goals with someone you trust, a friend, family member, or mentor. When you verbalize your commitments to someone else, you're more likely to follow through because you've got someone to answer to. Plus, they can offer support and encouragement when you feel like giving up. Now, let's address the setbacks because they are inevitable. The road to discipline is not a straight line, there will be highs and lows. The key is to learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. Each setback is a lesson in disguise, showing you where you need to adjust your plan or focus. Remember, discipline is also about self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself on the days when things don't go as planned. Discipline isn't about being perfect every day, but about making more good decisions than bad ones over time. As we wrap up, think about this: every choice you make is a brick in the foundation of your disciplined life. Each decision to follow through on your plans, each time you choose the harder right over the easier wrong, you are building a resilient, disciplined self. Now, reflect on your daily choices. Are they moving you closer to your goals? If not, what is one small step you can take today to start building better habits? Time is precious, and how you use the next 7 minutes can start changing your life. Will you make the choice to take that step toward discipline, toward a better, more accomplished you? Continuing on from this powerful notion, let's dive deeper into the essence of proactive decision-making. Every day, you are faced with countless decisions, and each one holds the potential to push you either closer to or further from your objectives. It's like standing at a crossroads where each path could lead to different destinations. The discipline choice is the path that leads to growth and success, even if it's the steeper climb. To truly integrate discipline into your daily life, you must embrace the concept of delayed gratification. It's the ability to resist the allure of an immediate reward in preference for a later, often greater reward. Think about saving money. Instead of buying that new gadget or outfit, you put that money into your savings account to reach a financial goal. It's not about denying yourself enjoyment but about prioritizing your long-term goals over short-term satisfaction. Let's consider a real-life example to illustrate this. Imagine two writers. One chooses to watch television every evening after work, while the other uses the time to write. The first writer might enjoy more relaxation in the short term, but the second writer builds a habit that could lead to the completion of a novel. Over time, the disciplined actions of the second writer yield a significant achievement that opens up new opportunities and personal satisfaction that far outweighs the temporary pleasures of nightly entertainment. Furthermore, understanding the role of environment in fostering discipline is crucial. Your surroundings can greatly influence your behavior. For instance, if you're trying to eat healthier, but your pantry is full of junk food, you're setting yourself up for a harder battle. Conversely, if you stock your fridge with fruits, vegetables, and other wholesome foods, you're creating an environment that supports your disciplined eating habits. Similarly, if discipline in studying is your goal, create a dedicated, quiet workspace free from distractions like television or social media. Another vital aspect to consider is the power of saying no. This is a crucial skill for maintaining discipline. Every time you say no to something that doesn't align with your goals, you say yes to your priorities. Whether it's declining an invitation that would disrupt your early morning run, or resisting the urge to scroll through social media during work hours, these moments of refusal are powerful affirmations of your commitment to your disciplined lifestyle. As you continue to cultivate discipline, remember to track your progress. Monitoring your achievements can be incredibly motivating. When you see the tangible results of your disciplined actions, it reinforces your will to continue. This could be as simple as marking a calendar each day you exercise or writing a weekly review of what you've accomplished towards your goals. Reflecting on how far you've come not only boosts your motivation but also helps you adjust your strategies as needed. In conclusion, transforming your discipline is about making a series of choices that align with your deepest values and aspirations. It's about consistency, not intensity. Small disciplined actions, when repeated regularly, form the backbone of success. It's not the grand gestures but the everyday decisions that shape our lives. Now, ask yourself, are you ready to commit to these changes? Are you prepared to embrace discipline, not as a burden, but as a liberating path to achieving your dreams? What's one thing you will do today that your future self will thank you for? Remember, the journey to a disciplined life begins with a single, deliberate step. Make that step today and watch as your life transforms, day by day, into the existence you've always envisioned. Continuing from this empowering perspective, let's delve into the transformative practice of mindfulness and how it strengthens discipline. Mindfulness is the art of being present and fully engaged with whatever you're doing, free from distraction or judgment. By practicing mindfulness, you can develop a keen awareness of your habits and impulses, which is critical in mastering self-discipline. Imagine you are working on a project that requires deep concentration. Mindfulness allows you to recognize when your mind starts to wander and gently guides it back to the task at hand. This practice not only improves your focus but also trains you in the art of self-control, choosing to stay on task instead of giving in to distractions. Moreover, mindfulness can help you manage stress, a common obstacle to maintaining discipline. When you're overwhelmed, it's easy to fall back into old, undisciplined habits like procrastination or neglecting your health. Mindfulness teaches you to observe your stress responses without judgment and calmly choose how to deal with them. This might mean taking a few deep breaths, going for a walk, or simply taking a moment to realign your thoughts with your goals. Another critical element in changing your discipline forever is resilience. Resilience is what allows you to bounce back from setbacks and keep going even when things get tough. It's about viewing failures not as insurmountable roadblocks but as stepping stones. Each challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. Take the story of a young entrepreneur who failed several times before succeeding. Each failure taught her valuable lessons about what doesn't work, sharpening her decision-making skills and fortifying her discipline. Instead of giving up, she used her experiences to refine her approach and eventually built a successful business. Her resilience turned potential defeats into lessons that strengthened her discipline. Furthermore, embracing change is essential for developing lasting discipline. Change is inevitable, and how you respond to it can either enhance your discipline or undermine it. Embrace change as an opportunity to apply your discipline in new ways. For instance, if a job loss disrupts your routine, use the change to develop new professional skills or to improve your physical health. By adapting your goals to changing circumstances, you maintain the momentum of your disciplined efforts. Additionally, cultivating positive relationships plays a significant role in sustaining discipline. Surround yourself with people who inspire and motivate you to remain committed to your goals. When you spend time with disciplined individuals, their habits and mindsets can influence you positively. They can provide encouragement during tough times and celebrate your successes, reinforcing the value of staying disciplined. Lastly, never underestimate the power of gratitude in your journey towards enhanced discipline. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a positive mindset that supports disciplined behaviors. Regularly take time to reflect on the parts of your day or your achievements that you're thankful for. This practice can transform your outlook, increase your resilience, and motivate you to continue your disciplined path. In summary, changing your discipline forever isn't about overhauling your entire life overnight. It's about integrating small, sustainable changes that build on one another, creating a robust framework for success. It involves understanding and setting clear goals, establishing routines, leveraging tools like visualization and accountability, learning from setbacks, and being kind to yourself through the process. So, take a moment now. Think about the steps we've discussed. Which of these strategies can you implement today to start strengthening your discipline? Remember, the choice to enhance your discipline is yours, and it can start right now with one small, deliberate action. Are you prepared to take that action? Will you decide to forge a path toward a more disciplined, fulfilled, and successful life starting today? What will be your first step in this transformative journey? As we conclude, remember that the power to change your discipline is in your hands. Every moment is an opportunity to make decisions that align with your most profound goals and values. Let's make those choices count, starting now, and watch as the tapestry of your life unfolds into a masterpiece of purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. Continuing from this empowering perspective, let's explore further the significant impact of consistent routines in your journey towards impeccable discipline. Routine is the framework upon which discipline is built. By establishing a structured daily schedule, you not only prioritize your tasks but also minimize the mental load of constantly making decisions about what to do next. Consider the life of a highly successful athlete. Their day is typically segmented into periods of training, recovery, nutrition, and rest. Each segment is carefully timed and executed with precision. This disciplined approach to daily activities ensures that they are always at peak performance when it counts the most. Similarly, by structuring your day with a routine that aligns with your goals, you can achieve greater productivity and maintain focus on your long-term objectives. Moreover, the role of self-awareness in enhancing discipline cannot be overstated. Self-awareness involves understanding your strengths, weaknesses, emotions, and the drivers of your behavior. This knowledge allows you to tailor your discipline strategies effectively. For instance, if you know you are more productive in the mornings, you can schedule your most challenging tasks during this time. By aligning your activities with your natural tendencies, you maximize your efficiency and effectiveness. Incorporating technology wisely is also a crucial aspect of modern discipline. In an age where digital distractions are ubiquitous, it's vital to use technology to your advantage. Apps that block distracting websites, track your time, or remind you of deadlines can be invaluable tools in maintaining discipline. However, the key is to use these tools judiciously and ensure they enhance rather than detract from your productivity. Let's talk about a real-life example to put this into perspective. Imagine a freelance graphic designer who used to struggle with meeting project deadlines. By using a time-tracking app and setting strict scheduling on a digital calendar, the designer not only improved turnaround times but also gained more clients due to the increased reliability and professionalism shown. Additionally, effective communication is integral to disciplined life management. Whether it's in personal relationships or professional settings, clear communication helps prevent misunderstandings and inefficiencies that can derail your discipline plans. It ensures that everyone involved is on the same page and is moving towards the same goals. For instance, a project manager clearly outlining tasks and expectations to team members ensures that everyone's efforts are synchronized, thereby increasing the team's overall efficiency. As we move forward, consider the power of adaptability in maintaining discipline. While routines are important, the ability to adapt to unforeseen circumstances is equally vital. This flexibility might mean adjusting your schedule to accommodate an unexpected work assignment or modifying your goals as your life situations change. Being too rigid can sometimes be just as detrimental as having no discipline at all. Lastly, integrating a regular review of your progress is essential. This not only helps you stay on track but also provides an opportunity to celebrate your successes and reassess your methods if certain aspects of your discipline strategy aren't working. For example, a monthly review session where you assess the progress towards your fitness goals could reveal that you need a more varied workout routine to stay motivated. By now, you might be wondering how to begin incorporating all these strategies into your life. Start small. Choose one area that you feel needs the most improvement and begin to apply these principles. Whether it's setting up a morning routine, using technology wisely, or enhancing communication in your relationships, each small step will lead to significant changes in your discipline. And so, we come to ask ourselves, what are the choices we will make today to ensure a discipline tomorrow? How will we use what we've learned to not just dream about a better future but to actively construct it? Will you take the first step towards transforming your discipline into a powerful tool for achieving your dreams? Remember, every choice you make is a brick in the foundation of your life. Let's build a strong, disciplined foundation that can support the life of our dreams. The time to act is now. Let's embrace these principles and watch as our lives transform into a beacon of purpose, success, and fulfillment. As we embrace these principles, consider the importance of accountability in solidifying your discipline. Accountability isn't just about answering to someone else, it's also about holding yourself responsible for your actions. When you commit to being accountable, you create an environment where excuses are minimized and action is maximized. For instance, think about a writer who aims to complete a novel. By sharing their goals with a writing group and setting weekly updates on progress, the writer builds a support system that actively pushes towards the goal. This layer of accountability ensures that the writer does not stray too far off course and stays motivated even during challenging periods. Moreover, understanding the difference between motivation and discipline is crucial. Motivation is feeling inspired to do something, while discipline is doing it even when you are not motivated. Discipline means you keep pushing forward, regardless of fluctuations in your mood or external circumstances. For example, a student may not always feel like studying but maintains a study schedule regardless, knowing that this consistent effort is necessary to achieve academic goals. Also, we must not overlook the significance of setting realistic goals in building discipline. Unrealistic goals can lead to frustration and demotivation when they are not met. Set achievable, incremental goals that allow you to build confidence as you see tangible progress. For example, if your goal is to get fit, start with manageable commitments like exercising 3 times a week rather than aiming immediately for a marathon. Now, let's consider the power of positive reinforcement in cultivating discipline. Positive reinforcement involves rewarding yourself for making disciplined choices. This could be as simple as taking a short break after a focused work session or treating yourself to a movie after a week of meeting all your personal and professional commitments. Such rewards not only make the journey enjoyable but also reinforce the disciplined behavior. Additionally, the environment you create around yourself can greatly influence your discipline. A cluttered workspace can lead to a cluttered mind, whereas an organized environment can enhance focus and efficiency. Take the time to organize your physical and digital spaces, removing unnecessary distractions and ensuring everything you need is within easy reach. This proactive approach can significantly affect your productivity and discipline. Furthermore, let's reflect on the resilience that discipline builds within us. Every time you choose discipline over convenience, you strengthen your ability to deal with tougher challenges. This resilience can be incredibly empowering as it prepares you for life's inevitable obstacles and stresses. It's like training a muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. As we move towards wrapping up our discussion, it's important to remember that discipline is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about making better choices more consistently, not about never making mistakes. Embrace each day as an opportunity to implement what you've learned and to take another step towards your goals. Finally, as we consider all that has been discussed, ask yourself, are you ready to transform your approach to discipline? Are you ready to implement these strategies to create a more structured, purposeful, and successful life? What will your next step be to harness the incredible power of discipline to change your life forever? The journey to lifelong discipline starts with a single, deliberate step. It's time to take that step. Let's embark on this path together, with determination and focus, as we strive to unlock our full potential and achieve our highest aspirations. Remember, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Let's build that bridge starting today, and cross it to a future filled with success and fulfillment. With that vision in mind, let's delve into the essence of persistence in our quest for unparalleled discipline. Persistence is the fuel that keeps you moving forward, even when the road gets tough. It's about maintaining your course despite setbacks and challenges. Think of it as the steadfast pilot navigating through turbulent skies, where the destination is your ultimate goal and persistence is your control stick. Imagine a small business owner during a financial downturn. While many might see this as a reason to give up, a disciplined entrepreneur sees it as a challenge to innovate and evolve. By persisting with strategic changes and adaptive measures, the business not only survives but also thrives. This demonstrates how persistence, coupled with discipline, can transform potential failure into a remarkable success. Next, consider the role of mindfulness in cultivating discipline. Mindfulness teaches you to be present and fully engaged in the moment. When you are mindful, you are less likely to be distracted by past regrets or future anxieties. This focus is crucial for discipline as it helps you to concentrate on your goals with laser-like precision. For example, a writer might use mindfulness techniques to stay focused during writing sessions, thus improving both the quality and quantity of their work. Moreover, the principle of incremental progress is vital in the journey of discipline. Small, consistent actions lead to big results over time. It's like building a house brick by brick. You can't see the full structure immediately, but each brick is critical. For instance, a person aiming to lose weight might start by incorporating a 10-minute walk into their daily routine. Gradually, as their fitness improves, they increase the intensity and duration of their workouts, leading to significant health improvements. Let's also explore the power of mentorship in enhancing discipline. Having a mentor can provide guidance, motivation, and accountability. A mentor acts as a compass that helps you navigate through your journey, offering insights and advice based on their experiences. Consider a young entrepreneur who meets regularly with a mentor to discuss business strategies and challenges. This relationship not only helps in refining the entrepreneur's approach but also strengthens their discipline through regular accountability checks. Additionally, embracing challenges is a crucial aspect of developing discipline. Challenges push you out of your comfort zone and force you to grow and adapt. Each challenge you overcome builds your confidence and fortifies your commitment to your goals. For example, an athlete might participate in competitions that are above their current level of skill to push their boundaries and improve their discipline in training. As we advance, it's essential to recognize the importance of consistency and discipline. Consistency is what turns actions into habits and goals into achievements. It's not the intensity but the consistency of your efforts that leads to success. A musician practicing their instrument daily for an hour will likely see more progress than one who practices sporadically for several hours at a time. In light of these insights, let's reflect on the transformative power of resilience in the face of failure. Failure is often seen as a setback, but disciplined individuals view it as a learning opportunity. By analyzing what went wrong and how to improve, you build a resilient mindset that is essential for long-term success. A business owner, for instance, might fail to capture a market initially but uses those lessons to refine their marketing strategy, eventually succeeding. As we draw our discussion to a close, remember that discipline is a journey, not a destination. It is a continuous process of learning, adjusting, and advancing. It's about making the choice every day to take the actions necessary to propel you towards your dreams. So, as you reflect on everything we've discussed, ask yourself, are you ready to commit to this journey? Are you prepared to integrate these principles into your daily life and move steadily towards your goals? What steps will you take starting today to ensure that your dreams do not remain just dreams but become your reality? Discipline is the foundation upon which success is built. It's the quiet force that pushes you forward, day after day, towards your aspirations. It's the commitment to your goals, the resilience against setbacks, and the persistence through challenges. Are you ready to harness the power of discipline to craft the life you've always wanted? It is time to act, to apply what we've learned, and to start building a disciplined life that leads to success and satisfaction. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today, and let's embark on this transformative journey together. Discipline is not just about control but about creating a life that is rich, fulfilling, and aligned with your deepest values. Let's make it happen, starting now. The journey of discipline is not just about adhering to a rigorous schedule or following strict rules. It's about understanding the profound impact that small, seemingly insignificant choices can have on our lives. Each decision to prioritize your goals, each moment you choose focus over distraction, contributes to a pattern of behavior that builds the disciplined life you aspire to. Discipline also involves cultivating patience. In a world that often celebrates quick results and instant gratification, discipline teaches us the value of slow and steady progress. For instance, consider the artist who spends years refining their craft, working diligently every day, not merely for a specific exhibition or accolade but because they are committed to the journey of mastery. This patience is a core component of discipline that enriches your process and ultimately enhances your achievements. Moreover, embracing the discomfort that comes with discipline is essential. It's comfortable to stay in bed when your alarm goes off early in the morning for a workout. It's easier to scroll through social media than to read a book that challenges your understanding. However, stepping out of your comfort zone is where growth happens. Discipline pushes you to embrace these uncomfortable moments, knowing that they are stepping stones to personal and professional growth. In addition, discipline is deeply tied to self-awareness. It requires you to be honest about your strengths and weaknesses, your motivations, and your distractions. This self-awareness allows you to design a life that not only challenges you but also aligns with your personal values and goals. For example, a business leader might recognize that their strength lies in visionary thinking but their weakness in daily operations. By acknowledging this, they can delegate operational tasks and focus on strategic planning, thus applying discipline where it matters most. Furthermore, discipline is not a solitary journey. It thrives in a community of like-minded individuals who support and challenge each other. Consider joining or forming a group with interests similar to yours, be it a fitness class, a book club, or a business network. The collective energy and shared commitment can boost your individual discipline, providing both motivation and accountability. Lastly, remember that discipline is a form of self-respect. It's about honoring your commitments to yourself, as much as you would to others. When you look at discipline this way, it becomes less of a burden and more of a badge of honor. It is a commitment to your health, your dreams, and your relationships. It is saying yes to your growth and no to anything that might hinder it. As we conclude, think about how the principles we've discussed can be integrated into your daily life. It's about starting small, perhaps by waking up 10 minutes earlier to meditate or plan your day. It's about setting clear, achievable goals and taking consistent, deliberate actions towards them. It's about surrounding yourself with people who lift you higher and hold you accountable. It's about being patient with your progress and resilient in the face of setbacks. So, are you prepared to take these insights and transform them into actionable steps? Are you ready to commit to cultivating discipline in a way that honors your values and accelerates your success? How will you leverage the power of discipline to not only change your life but also inspire those around you? The path to a disciplined life is not always easy, but it is undoubtedly rewarding. It leads to enhanced self-esteem, stronger relationships, and, ultimately, a more fulfilling life. Discipline is the key to unlocking your potential and achieving your greatest ambitions. Let's move forward with courage and commitment. Let's make discipline a core part of our lives and watch as the doors to new opportunities and deeper satisfaction open before us. Let's start today, for a disciplined life is a life well lived. So, let this moment be the beginning of a new chapter in your life, where discipline becomes your guiding star. Every day offers a fresh opportunity to reinforce your commitment to discipline. Each choice that aligns with your goals and values strengthens your resolve and brings you one step closer to the life you envision for yourself. It is essential to understand that discipline is not merely about restrictions or denial, but about achieving freedom. Yes, freedom. The freedom to live a life that is under your control, not swayed by whims or FLE.